Yeah, it goes everybody, because today we'll continue on with the game called Student Union. Where were we? Here? Is it here? Yeah, I think it is. A good night's rest cleared my mind. I'm ready to focus on securing the president role and earning my part-time job. Unfortunately. Did you mean Alice's club? Well, no, it's not exactly a club. It's like a part-time work for the school, and Alice isn't... Oh, I can't. Sorry. I've got lab and drama already. It's not an easy sell. After the girl disappears in the hall among a mass of students, I approach a few more who respond similarly. Some have already heard about it, I guess from Alice. Those just say they want nothing to do with it, oddly enough. A couple of other students are even repulsed by the idea. It doesn't count as extra credit. It's paid, kind of like an internship. But why did they fire so many teachers if they need help? It's stupid. Well, I don't know, but it's a pretty good opportunity for us. I've got to get to class. I stop him with a hand on his shoulder. Me too. Hey, don't you want to make our school better? What the hell? Get off me, crazy. He shoves past me and I watch him leave. They just aren't interested. And why should they be? I'm asking them to be my underling for minimum wage. It makes sense why other seniors are the most annoyed by it. Mr. Fox, was it? A gentle hand rests on my shoulder, causing me to turn my attention to Principal Decker. Oh, sorry about that, Ai. Everything's okay. Please don't worry. Are you alright? Yes, ma'am. She smiles warmly. Good. I just saw the results of your work yesterday. Your team did well. Our team, huh? Thank you. Do you know what should we work on later today? Oh, sure. Mr. Underwood will offer more direction. I am pleasantly surprised by this alternative punishment so far. I'm not sure what to say as her eyes move over me slowly. Please don't let your work with Mr. Underwood interfere with your studies, okay? I nod. I won't. I better go to class now. That's wise. Have a good day. At first, I wait for Principal Decker to move away. She doesn't. I go to class. Wonder why. It's worrying. Concentrating in class has been difficult since so many students have refused to listen to the pitch. And effectively, there are only a few hours remaining to talk to students about joining the program. Probably less given that they also have plans for their free time. I linger at the cafeteria entrance, recognizing that this is a key opportunity. 2 points concern me. 1. I don't know whether we have enough students to form the group. Me, Alice, Evan, Holly, assuming no one changed their mind, we need at least one more to even form the group. Students file past me and form a queue. I move to a wall outlet to charge my phone. 2. I need to achieve majority vote and secure the president role. Otherwise... Hey, you, space cadet. Alice stands in front of me, pulling me from my thoughts. What? Space? Well, you're definitely not on our planet right now. Why are you ignoring my texts? My phone died. Likely story. Anyway, stop asking everyone to join the group so haphazardly. You're making it more difficult for me to talk to them. That doesn't make sense, I'm just asking. I press my shoulder to the wall. Besides, I'm not asking everyone, just some. No more than you, probably, given how many people you're also sabotaging for me. I don't buy it. She steps closer. You're way too aggressive about it. It's coming off as desperate and putting people off. Students are already disinclined to listen. That's not my fault. Of course they're skeptical. Hey, wanna be my subordinate for a couple of hours a week for a pittance instead of whatever your other plans were? Oh yeah, perhaps I should phrase it exactly like that. Coming from me, maybe there are a few weirdos into that. I guess she's right. Lol. But you're right, apathy is a plague on our student body. Yeah, so... She lifts her finger to cut me off. Oh shit, what the hell? Why did I skip that? What the hell? Why did I skip that? Yeah, so the finger cut me off, which is why we need to be more measured about how we approach students, quality over quantity. We only need one more warm body. A zombie? We do, huh? I thought you said you already had enough voting for you. Well, that didn't pan out exactly. Anyway, we need another. Wish I could call her bluffs more often. What are you telling me to do? I'm not going to stop asking people. I'm requesting that you adjust your strategy such that it is beneficial for both of us. Focus on a few likely candidates to groom. So you can focus on lying to people to collect more votes. She disengages, physically turning away. Think what you will, but if you ponder it, you'll realize my advice is sound. Alright, before I go, have you seen Evan today? Evan, huh? Tough one. He's like a ghost. No, he's absent. He wasn't in calculus. Why? Let's see. Tell her plan to skip class with Evan. Yeah, she's too smart for this. Tell her plan to skip class with... Glance around and lower my voice. I promise to investigate the library with them during the study hall period. She faces me, curiosity piqued. What is there to investigate? I don't know. He said Mr. Underwood and Principal Decker were arguing there. They keep meeting in the afternoon. Strange place for a regular rendezvous. I guess it's none of our business. It feels intrusive. Plus, you don't want to risk getting Mr. Underwood upset, naturally. It's moot. Evan's not here, and I was doing it for him, mostly to get him to shut up. Come on now, I'm curious. Turn on my phone. Be what you want. Go with me instead, and if we're caught, we'll just say we were there for 2 reasons. To look up a book on charismatic leadership and to scope out how much cleaning and upkeep will be necessary for our group. I look her up and down slowly. You seriously came up with that lie way too easily. Why 2 fake reasons? And a lame self-help book? Specificity lends credibility and fluent complexity disarms suspicion. Don't look impressed with something simple. Fine. And you tell me not to be aggressive. Want to meet in the hall beforehand? And make it easy to get caught? No, wait in the bathroom for me. I'll knock 6 times when I'm there. Sigh. Okay, at least you're starting to trust me a little. You won't be lying if I say it's a team-building exercise. Alice chuckles. Don't take it the wrong way, I don't trust you. I'm just not threatened by you. I guess that's fine too. See you this afternoon. She adds herself to the line of students getting their lunch and I sit down to review my missed texts. Sure enough, she sent me a few this morning chastising my recruitment approach. I also have one from Ross. Yo, I have weekend math homework. Wanna meet? Yeah, but probably tomorrow. Is that okay? Yep. I hold my head and lean forward on the table. Alice is right that I need to choose wisely. Okay, then who? I turn my phone into palm and rub my thumb over the smooth touchscreen. Ross would never go for it, would she? Spot Mr. Underwood walking toward me straight in my back. He has a full lunch tray in hand and coffee mug in the other. Morning, sir. Clack. He places a tray in front of me and sits. Good morning, Mr. Lane. Is this mine? He traces the rim of his drink with his forefingers and he stares at me for a few seconds. Yes, I heard you have not been taking care of yourself. I want to check on you. Thanks, I'm not at all hungry though. Regardless, that is yours. How have you been feeling? Yesterday was rough, but today is much better, I think. Do you normally eat in the lunchroom? He smiles. Most often I make use of my coffee. I begin eating, since I'm actually starving. He takes a slow drink and doesn't point out my contradiction, probably out of politeness. Mr. Jin reported that the gym was cleaned well. Holly and I teamed up before the end to take care of it, yeah. I see. I resume my meal as he relaxes. His comfort doesn't bode well for any chances of breaking away. I'll make the best of it. Have you talked with the school board about the group? I have. There have been a lot of pushback from those who believe the student programs should be purely academic. Do you mean it won't be an option? He looks into my eyes. It will. The 5-count threshold will be an absolute minimum. However, if you can gather more, my arguments will hold more weight. Honestly, it's been a bit hard. Nothing worth doing is easy. I wonder to myself whether or not that's true. Would you be able to help? I know you're busy. In general, I need to be a passive observer and overseer for it to be a success. Sorry, but why? The point is that capable students are able to act as a competent and self-motivated unit. You recognize that I have limited time. He straightens his back, a small stretch. The more effective you are without my aid, the more likely you will win additional hours of work. Do you understand? Yeah. There is also concern with risk when formally employing students. I will need to absorb that risk. Pay in cash, structure it carefully. The upfront time investment for me is high. What did they say about what happened yesterday? I avoid eye contact. Elaborate. The fight, the incident with Allison Kane. He takes a long drink of his coffee, then smiles. They are not aware of it. What? Why wouldn't they be? Only a few faculty members know of the incident, and all have agreed to leave it to my discretion. You are being punished for it, and you understand the unacceptable behavior. I see no need to complicate our project or make it public record. Do you? Quickly, I shake my head. No, thank you a lot. He stands. Take care of me, and I will take care of you. Be sure to eat and find a good working rhythm with Alice. Yes, sir. Mr. Underwood exits the cafeteria, and I resume eating. A twinge of guilt passes over me, but I notice that I won't be able to contemplate it for long. Holly hops to my table. Finally, fate wants to pull us apart. What's up with that? What are you talking about? Her sleeve-covered hand smacks the table for emphasis. I have to maneuver around Alice and scare her to see you now. Alice doesn't want you to talk to me? Figures. No, well, sort of. Anyway, why are you afraid of Mr. Underwood? He's really serious. I grin. Does that grand goddess take on the form of a frightened animal in the presence of her superiors? She snatches my only slice of pizza. Failing to stop her, I swipe the air. My reflexes are slower than usual. I hope you remember the blood pact, boy. Consider it repaid. Can we complete the pact tomorrow? I'm hungry. She licks the pizza from top to bottom, making a show of it. My cooties have claimed this morsel, mortal. I face palm. No, you know what? Taunting me, she wiggles as she takes a bite of the slice. I'm okay with a lick or two from you. You'll just get slobber, boy. You may grace my hand with an apology kiss again if you like. Jesus, dude. You do realize that's your friend's crush, right? But then again, there is no such rule that, just respect, man. Eep. She runs away frantically, bumping into a student walking to his seat, which caused them to spill his drink. She apologizes without stopping, and he angrily shouts after her. She has way too much energy for me right now. While adjusting my bandage, I watch the students chatting around me. Right after this afternoon's library visit, I need to choose a single person and convince them. No matter what, I need to do whatever it takes. What about that girl? The Russian one? The blue-haired? My still bruised face looks back at me in the mirror. The swelling hasn't gone down much, and I expect I'll be carrying this proof of defeat for a few more days. Evan has been out the entire day, and he also hasn't texted me. That's fine, though. For recruitment, I've narrowed down to 2 decent candidates. I could ask Ross. She may be willing to be a member in name only. She wouldn't have to do anything, and had offered to do her homework as much as she likes. Then again, that could be pretty burdensome for me. The other option is Nat. She's stubborn, but she's gotta be lonely. She may be open to it if I push more. I'm in no rush while waiting for Alice's signal, so I lean against the wall and pull up my phone. One message from Miss Webb. How are you doing? Much better than yesterday. Okay, need a ride again? I tap my foot on the tile. I'm not sure yet. Let me know soon or we'll leave without you. Ross must be riding with her again. 6 knocks on the door. I slide my phone into my jacket. Hey, ready? Yep, lead on. Why me? As Holly would say, you're the leader of the party for this mission. I thought you liked to be the boss. I am the boss. I'm designating you leader. I shrug. Alright. We head toward the library, Alice close behind me. What horrors do you think awaked? I have some idea. Are you going to enlighten me? You're awfully chatty for a stealth mission. What's the point of going together if we're not going to talk about what we're doing? What, you turned off your telepathy? I glance back at her with a smile. She placed her hand over my mouth. Shush. The sounds of footsteps echo through the hall. We lean to peer around the corner. Natasha exits the library. She runs her fingers through her hair and walks in the opposite direction. We silently watch her leave. Alice notices my eyes lingering on Nat and releases me. Is that your kind of girl? I'm only human. Anyway, the coast is clear. Yeah, that is true. We entered and surveyed the area. See's empty. What do you think Nat was doing? Alice shrugs as she holds her arms behind her back. I thumb through an outdated textbook on the front counter, and she moves through the room. She's pacing back and forth and looking all over the library. I push the book aside and approach Alice. Are you looking for something in particular? You could say so. Will you please look for a ladder? I want a book that's out of reach. You got 2 hands, don't you? I'm starting to think you'll just order me around for fun. It is fun, pretty please. I don't see the harm, and I'd rather be on her good side. Sure, give me a minute. After walking around for a bit, I locate a small footstool, lift it up and carry it to the front of the library. Hey, is this big enough? My last word trails off as I look around at an empty room. Hey, Alice. Hello. The entrance is closed, so I place the stool down and approach this door. It's locked from the outside? Weird. I raise my voice. Hey, are you there? I lift my phone and call her. The call is declined before the first full ring. I had a great idea. You can read that leadership book and I'll focus on getting us that last member. I grit my teeth. What the hell? Don't be stupid. Let me out. No response. Frustrated, I kicked the door and walked back into the library. I could text someone else. Mr. Underwood may help, but he doesn't need to know about this. I'd either tell him Alice locked me in or accidentally locked myself in, and then I'd have to explain why I'm even here. I sit at a table. There's only one real option. I dial out and press my phone to my ear. The call is cancelled and a text alert follows. Why hast thou summoned me? I can't pick up in class. I need your help. Alice locked me in the library. What? Why? Standard sabotage nonsense. Will you please unlock the door? I just went. To the library? To the bathroom. You're a girl. Asked to go again anyway. Give me a minute, mister. Fine, thanks. I tucked my phone away. Why would Alice do this? What a bitch. I pulled back from the table and moved around the room. There are many books here, and dust layers the spines. The shelves are equally dirty, which adds to the feeling that this whole area was abandoned. My tongue presses to the roof of my mouth. There's that metallic taste again. It's faint, but it's just like before. I can't tell if it's me or this nasty building. The door clicks. That was a lot quicker than she made it sound. I move closer. Principal Decker opens the door, sees me, and we both flinch in surprise. Oh, Lane, what are you doing? Damn it, what's my excuse? I was checking out a book and cleaning, sorry. Oh, hold on, please. What? I don't know why I apologize, sorry. That's alright, we were both a bit startled. Why are you here? I often patrol the school grounds. Do you have permission to be here right now? I avert my eyes. No, ma'am, I just thought... I talked to you about this just this morning, didn't I? She steps closer. You should not let your project with Mr. Underwood interfere with your studies. Sorry, Please tell me how the library was unlocked. How did you get in? A key is needed to lock or unlock this door. Shit, if that's true, I'm caught. I'm sorry. Let me help you, alright? Please tell me the truth. I stare at my shoes. Her fingertips raise my head, and she looks me in the eyes. Please? You can tell me. I blush and step back. Okay, I saw you and Mr. Underwood in here. Her eyes widen. I was worried and didn't know what to do, so... Her expression is gravely serious. It is causing me to fumble my composure. It's just that I wanted to make sure you were okay. There was a lot of tension. The hell? What the hell? She flushes and begins to pace. I'm glad she also needs to think, because I have no idea how to explain the door. Did you hear what we said? I shake my head. No. Does anyone else know? I know better than to complicate this, so I shouldn't say the door was unlocked earlier either. No, I wanted to learn more first. Good, okay. Listen, Lane, we need to keep this between the two of us. Sure. She steps close again, this time glaring at me. No, I'm really serious. You can't say anything to anyone. Promise me. Swear it. Okay, I didn't even see anything. What were you fighting about? Grown-up things. No offense, but I'm basically an adult, you know. How do I know you're not being hurt? She steps back, her face showing complex bursts of emotions. I guess I can't expect you to trust me if I don't trust you. I agree with her, but simply stare at her. My heart races. She's so sincere. Okay, I'll just say it. Her voice lowers. I'm in a relationship with Mr. Underwood. A wave of relief crashes over me. Oh, why is that bad? She blushes fiercely and maintains a whisper. I'm married to another man. Oh my god! You whore! Slut! Oh, I really don't know what to say. You don't have to say anything. In fact, you can't say anything. This has to be secret. Do you understand? Her eyes plead with me. I swallow. Yes, I promise I won't tell anyone, Miss Decker. Her chest swells with a heavy breath. Okay. It's really not my business. You still need to tell me more about what you've been doing to get in and out of here. Why don't we move to my office and finish this? I can't, not now. I know it's important, and I promise you that I'm not getting up to trouble. What? Why can't we talk now? I have to convince another student to join our group before tomorrow morning. She really doesn't like that answer. Principal Decker glances at her watch. Listen, please, this conversation is not over. You still owe me answers. I will not promise not to tell anyone either, but will you meet me in my office later? I need to understand for myself what you're doing and why you're doing it. She must feel like she needs control. She really doesn't want to risk me telling anyone about what Evan saw. The balance of power in this conversation levels out. It almost feels like I'm blackmailing her for time. I understand. Can I go to your office tomorrow after school? Tomorrow? She closed her eyes to gather composure. Okay, tomorrow after school and after you and your friends have finished your cleaning work, I'll be in my office. Thank you, I really appreciate it. With a slow start, I moved past her. She soothed my shoulder with a soft touch. Please, don't even hint it to anyone, not even Mr. Underwood. I promise. I walked the hell out of there, placing a hand over my chest as I entered the hall. Fast walking the corridor, I quickly lifted my phone. Please don't come, I was already caught. Oh, sorry, good thing I actually had to go to the bathroom again, hehe. What a nut. It's almost at the end of the school day and I just finished cleaning the fake bloodstains from my locker. It was easier than the real deal. My phone alerts me to a group message from Mr. Underwood. Recipients are me, Alice, and Holly. Something has come up, the cleaning today is postponed. I ask that you all take on a double shift tomorrow instead. Okay. Thank you, sir. I pocket my phone. The timing worries me a little, but I'll address it later. Now that I have time, I need to choose. Rosalind is surely hanging around the school somewhere, and I could probably catch Natasha before she leaves for the day if I hurry. The person I want to ask to join is, I have to save here first. There you go. Natasha. She's dexterous, capable, and maybe I can get through to her. Why not? Why not her? It's troublesome to swim against the current of students leaving, but I maneuver through the crowd. Fortunately, Nat stands on the edge of the court with her phone in hand. She looks invested. I close the distance between us. Hey, chatting to your guy? Her eyes flick to me, then back to her phone. She finishes her message before addressing me. Yeah. She begins to leave. Wait, please, I want to talk to you. The bus will leave. I'll make it quick. Join the student organization with me. I said no before. Please consider, it's a huge help to us. Who is us? It's me, Alice, Holly, and Evan. You know Evan, right? I know of all. Why do you need another? The school board won't allow it unless we have 5 members. She watches me with patience. I'm begging you, please help. Why is it important? I think for a moment but decide to be honest. I need money. Why? I'm not comfortable telling you. With a small smile, Nat moves to a rack of basketballs and lifts one. You need help, but I need to avoid involvement. Do you want to play for it? Why do you think you have to avoid us? It's not an issue if you move back mid-year. We just need you now. I'm not comfortable telling. Play? I snatch the ball from her grip, which she allows. Fine, but we'll play horse. Do you know how it works? No, what is horse? We take turns. When it's my turn, I make a shot first while you watch. If I make it, you have to make it from the same area I did. And if you will miss, then it's your turn to choose where to make it, and I'll have to make it the same way. And if we miss a shot the other made, no other gets a point. Ah, okay. First to 5 points wins. Got it? I understand. This seems fair enough since I'm not awful, and I know she's not perfect. I saw her play the other day. To keep it simple, I move to the free throw line and align my shot. This one is basic and I have a good chance to make it. The gym is emptied now, which helps me concentrate. I throw the ball with good form and it goes through the hoop. Nat collects the ball after I make it. Ah, so I duplicate it. I step back and point at the free throw line. Yep, right here. Nat jogs up to the designated spot, turns without losing momentum, and jumps backwards while throwing the ball. A clean fadeaway shot. More difficult than my standing still throw, but still complied with the rules. She just took it from the place I was standing. Oh shit. I grit my teeth and she tosses me the basketball. I step back farther from the basket, breathe deeply, and miss the ball rebounding into Nat's hands from the rim. It's your turn now. You can throw it from wherever you want. Anywhere is okay. Yeah, but if you miss, then it's my turn again. With a tiny grin, she walks into the stands. Shooting from that far is asking to waste your turn. You could luck out and make it that then your opponent won't, but that's hardly a feasible strategy. She made it. What the hell, do you practice trick shots? Now takes one step back and gestures to the ground. Here. Reluctantly, I jump from the same spot and miss by a wide margin. 1 point to her. Next, she makes it from the half-court point, also far from the goal. I miss. 2 points to her. Then she takes 4 steps back from the half-court and makes it from farther. I miss. 3 points to her. Then she makes it while she's underneath the opposite goalpost, nearly full court. I'm speechless. She's amazing, but she wasn't like this the other day. What's going on? She presses the ball against my chest and I reflexively hug it. Can you match it? Of course I can't. But I try in vain. The ball doesn't even reach the goal, falling short despite my desperate one-arm swing. I'm just not strong enough to get it there. That is 4. Yeah, 1 more and you win. Now it moves to the opposite goalpost again. I don't understand. It's inhuman. Do I win? Not yet. I take the ball, position myself under the opposite goal, aim carefully, and throw with all my might. Ah! It hits the backboard, but misses the net. Nat watches me. I am sorry. She leaves as I slide into a seated position. I text Ross. You still at school? Nah, sup? Will you just join the student group? I'll do your assignments, no charge. Dude, not even close to worth it. Please? Damn it, I push off the floor and head out. Nothing to do but show up and hope 4 is enough. Or that Alice found someone. Damn. What do you do now? Oh, my back. When who's gonna join? The 5th one. I still haven't heard from Evan, despite today being the day. Time to see this through. Alice and Holly are waiting outside Mr. Underwood's office. Holly pushes off the wall and skips forward. Good morning, feeling better? Hey, did you find another? Her smile continues through a weird expression. Oh, you didn't? I look behind Holly at Alice. What's the scoop? There's no scoop. No one wanted to join, lol. Thought you were going to weave them an expert story to bend them to your will. She mutters. I was surprised you shot yourself in the foot even after our talk. What is she talking about? We'll see what he says. He's not here yet? That's why we're out here. Where's Evan? No idea. Guess he bailed. That's not like him. It's enough with us. We'll just need to convince him. I think it's the school board that will need convincing, but maybe you're right. Them then, it's fine. Get optimism, team. Alice and I look away from each other. Holly chuckles. Mr. Underwood approaches, so we make room for his advance. Good morning. Morning, sir. He unlocks the door with one hand, his other holding a coffee. It's steaming, and the way he's holding it seems painful. He's unfazed. Come in. We file into his office. Mr. Underwood stands behind his desk and glances at each of us in turn. I'm sorry if we don't have enough. Is that minimum still necessary? Do you not know? Kane informed me last night that you will have enough. Kane? By looking around, I try to collect answers from the others, but they are equally surprised. Knock, knock. Kane stands at the doorway with Evan behind him. If that is everyone, please close the door. We will make this relatively quick. They move into the room and Evan closes the door. I glare at him, but he avoids my eyes. However, Kane acknowledges me directly. Your buddy told me what's up. He vaguely nods at Evan. He said you needed another body, so here I am. I see. Thanks for coming through for us. My comment was directed at the air between Kane and Evan. I'm hiding my fury with firmly gritted teeth. Can't believe Evan would go behind my back like that. Do you have a problem, Lane? No, I'm just very surprised. I think it'll be good. My eyes flick to Kane, who smiles. To bury the hatchet. Agreed, making peace is important, yeah? Alice nods slowly while reviewing Kane cautiously. It's not like she can turn him away now that she's already here. I think this is fine too. If there are any honest reservations, speak now. There are clearly reservations, but no one wants to air them out in here. Alright, the board agreed to let you all form an organization independent of the school to be contracted on a trial basis. You will all work directly for the president of the student union, earning an hourly rate equivalent to the current minimum wage. He rests his coffee on his desk. You will report directly to the president, and the president will report directly to me. The president will be elected by vote no less regularly than annually. Any questions? Will you clarify what you mean by an independent organization? Yes, the school will not employ students, rather, we will compensate your organization. He rolls his eyes. In no connection with the school and at my independent discretion, I will email you details and provide guidance for your documentation. Please complete my instructions over the weekend and do not hesitate to reach out with questions. Is the president decided by majority vote? That is how I advise you to handle it. A majority vote of the then current members. I'll vote for Alice. Your enthusiasm is appreciated, but first we will review the specific work the school will contract to you. Mr. Underwood goes into a spiel about our various expected tasks, including but not limited to staffing the library, cleaning the school, organizing events, providing administrative assistance to faculty, tutoring students, and organizing ourselves. Holy shit, that's so many. He highlights the importance of clear-cut documentation, communication, and accountability. All this for fucking minimum wage? Several times over, to the point we're sick of hearing it. Holly falls asleep, but Alice dutifully kicks her, which causes her to snap awake. Kane leans on his fist, waiting for the debriefing to wrap up. Evan stares at his feet. I can't tell what he's thinking. And I'm listening while gauging everyone's reactions. After about 30 minutes of fielding our questions and detailing the mechanics of the group, Mr. Underwood turns up the last of his coffee. With that out of the way, you should designate the president. Evan coughs. Lane would be the best fit, I think. Thanks, Evan, for what it's worth. I'm so for Alice. And Holly and I are in agreement that I'll be president, right? She smiles at Holly, who tosses me a weird expression and hesitates. I smile at her to reassure her decision. Yeah. 3-1. No point in me speaking up, but since it's already decided, Alice is the president. But I know it doesn't matter since you have the votes, but I think you'll be a good president too, Alice. Great, you mean? Alright then, on Monday morning we should have our first weekly meeting and... Thank you all. As I said, I will provide more details in an email. Please conduct yourselves accordingly. Alice blinks a few times before realizing we're dismissed. Yeah, we will excuse ourselves. Thank you, sir. I'll call you tonight. Cool. So it says 5 then, is it? Oh, oopsie. I have to edit here, I have to stop. Oh shit, there you go. I have to edit here, I have to stop, I have to prepare for work. 1, 2, 3, there you go. So this is Student Union. We got our 5th guy, the most unlikely guy. I never thought. I wanted Nat to join. Oh well. So this is Student Union. If you want to try the game for yourselves, the links are in the description. That is all for today. Stay safe and take care of this. Where are we going with this? Slow burn, huh?